Good morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. This is Gina with Pumpkin Cup Handmade. I'm here to share with you, excuse me, a journal that I've made for my nephew's wedding. They requested a journal, which I am so excited. I don't get to make many wedding journals, so this is just like maybe the second one I've ever made. So what I've done is I've gutted a Reader's Digest book, and this one is, I've done 2 signatures, and it's Tim Holtz paper doll, a label, and I've done a little heart die cut, and there are Tim Holtz corners on all 4 corners, and then on the spine I've done, it's a book mending tape. It's really super sticky and super strong, so the spine is great. I've also reinforced it with some cardstock, and we've got some vintage trim, and it's a hitch post and a twine closure, so you just push down and it pops off. And then we also have a Tracy Fox little numbers right there. Okay, let's go inside. So I've used a kit from Artie Mae's. I do believe it's called Memories. I thought that was appropriate. It's one of her older kits, I do believe. I've done some washi tape on this inside cover, inside front and back cover. I've made a label to start with, and then our date down at the bottom. We've got a pocket with an envelope that comes with a kit, a vintage index card that I've corner punched and stenciled, and then a journal card that comes with a kit. I've just sewn around it. And we have a journal card backed with tea-dyed index card, a couple of doilies, a pink and a white one. The white one has been tea-dyed, and then I've done a little bit of stenciling throughout. This is avocado dyed paper. It's a real pretty kit. All the pages from the kit I printed on presentation paper. A side tuck that I've doubled up, nice and sturdy. This is a journal card from Tsunami Rose, and then I backed it with some of that vintage index card and stenciled it and sewn around. Some vintage stationery. Now this is an idea that I got from Mary Lou over at Porch Swing Designs. She does this little booklet on top of a page. And so I've sewn 3 pages from the kit together for writing, and on the back side is Tracy Fox's ledger paper. So you've got lots of journaling space, and then you can still lift it all the way up and have maybe a photo there or some more journaling space. We're stenciling on some vintage typewriter paper. Here's one of the tags that I've made that I showed on Instagram, I do believe, and my Facebook page. I've I've embossed it, and then I've die cut out a piece and die cut a image from Mrs. Cogs, and then added it to it, a label and some vintage trim, and then backed it with, what is that? Craft card. Forgot what that was. Lots of pretty pinks. I've left this one empty for them to fill with memories. Center of the first signature, she can still write on that whole thing. And this is a Tracy Fox paper, not Tracy Fox, Tsunami Rose paper. And then inside the big pocket is a big tag that I've collaged Tim Holtz people, Mr. and Mrs. onto some craft card and sewn around. And then this one with a little embossed pocket, big butterfly. These elements on this piece are from the Tracy Fox Artie Mae's kit. And so is this little tag, And this is from Mary Lou at Porch Swing Designs. And then it's right there in that big pocket. Some vintage trim I received in a Happy Mail from Janine Morton. Thank you, Janine. Very pretty. Then I made a little booklet out of 2 pages of book page, glued and sewn together. And then I've added this image on the front, backed with some pretty oh, I can't think of the word. Anyway, it's from Mrs. Coggs, and Sweetheart and a little bit of cheesecloth. Pattern paper, that's the word I want. The inside we've got Tracy Fox ledger paper for journaling space, and they can journal on the back also. I did this many, many years ago, and when I look back through some of the videos that I've done, it inspires. It's like, oh yeah, I used to do that. Let's try it again. So here's an embossed pocket. This is inspired by Gina at Firefly Studio 67. She's got some great tutorials. So this mushroom, and then you strengthen my heart. Then the inside we've got some vintage trim on top of this tag. Someone loves you. Some more mushrooms at the bottom. And then this piece of ephemera that she can journal on. The vintage typewriter paper says our story is just beginning, and then some stenciling at top and bottom, and it flips out. A little bit of mushroom up here. More of the pages from the kit. More stenciling. I've done a side tuck over here. This comes from Laura at the Papered Soul, and then a little bling there. I'm in love with your smile. I've stenciled, and it's from old book page, doubled up, and then sewn around. A tag from the kit. All the seam binding comes from Laura's shop. And backed with, actually this is Victoria designed paper, and then I've just sewn around. More avocado dyed paper, and the double doilies. Another pocket with a tag that I made. These 2 pieces come from Shinomi Rose. Another tag from the kit, backed with tea-dyed paper. And a little jar journal card that comes with the kit. Some lace trim that I received from Verda Diddy. Thank you, Verda. Some journaling space there. For signature, here we go in the second. Another pocket with another envelope from the kit. We have a index card, corner punched, and a journal card, backed with tea-dyed index card, and sewn around. And then I've made another tag. This is from an image from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and then some pretty lace washi tape on a craft card. An oval doily. These come from Laura's shop, Papered Soul, and I've just stenciled a little bit on the end. It's an embossed, it's probably hard to see here, but it's an embossed oval doily I thought was really pretty. More avocado dyed. Pretty little embellishment in the corner there, wedding day. Again, I've left this half empty, excuse me, so she can fill it. Another side tuck with another journal card from Shinomi Rose. Packed it with ledger paper from Ephemera's Vintage Garden and sewn around. A little label. Vintage typewriter paper flip out. An embossed pocket with a butterfly and Find Joy. Embossed. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. In the pocket, we have a tag from the kit, and I've just added "Happy days are here to stay." Excuse me. Another tag from the kit. Tea-dyed index card on the back. Another jar with some of the washi tape. Really pretty. Another side tuck. This one has some stamping I received in a swap. Excuse me. 100 lifetimes with you. And then I've done a little pocket at the bottom, stenciled it. And we have a washi sticker on a little booklet. And then a tag, some lace trim. We're stenciling. I love the stencil. It's like my favorite one. Center of the second signature. This page of the kit is the only one that's printed on parchment paper, which I wasn't sure if I wanted to do or not, so this is an experiment. I like it. I do. I love the parchment paper, old, vintage feel of it. Here we have an altered paper clip that I've done with a tag that I do believe is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And then I've added little Tim Holtz people, which I thought was cute. I thought they could be flower girls or something. And then another tag that I've made with some more trim from Verda. A butterfly. It is dimensional. The wings can come up. Here's another booklet. 3 pages. Ledger paper on the back. Got lots of journaling space there. Some more beautiful trim from Ginny. Another little booklet made the same way, 2 book pages. This is Ephemera's Vintage Garden, I do believe. Vintaged music paper, loving the label, and journaling space. Another half of the beautiful oval doily. Last pocket. Last tag that I've made. I've added a jar die cut and a heart die cut and a jar of hearts. Vintage music paper at the back behind that. A coin envelope that comes with the kit. A little journaling spot comes with the kit. And a tag with the kit. Backed with tea-dyed paper. And then as a long skinny tag comes with a kit. Backed with tea-dyed paper. And that's the back. And that's the journal for my nephew and his new wife. I hope they like it, and I hope that you've liked this video. If you did, please share it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.